Here at the T.G.I.Friday's Firewheel Center in Garland, customer Nicole Queen recently had a taste of yummy, salty bacon, usually a treat for diners here, but there are two problems with that. One, it was after taking a sip from her iced tea, and two, Queen is a practicing Muslim. The alleged pork assault occurred after Queen and a friend had a less than savory encounter with the waitstaff.
This guy, though, our waiter, didn't really want us there, and we knew that right away. Like, he wouldn't even look us in the eye.
The poor service seemed to escalate after a member of Queen's party mistakenly ordered a salad which contained the forbidden delicacy and requested that it be taken off.
I only ordered a vegetarian salad because I know that I don't have to worry about any kind of meat being on it. My friend ordered the salad, and it came with bacon, and she didn't really pay attention to the ingredients, you know. And so when they brought it, I spoke for her because she's very shy and stuff, and I'm the one that's kind of a little more outspoken. So I told the waiter, you know what, it's our fault. I'm really sorry we didn't pay attention to the menu, but could she have this salad without bacon? I said, we're not trying to be difficult. I was like, but we're Muslim, and so we don't eat bacon.
In accordance with the Quran, Muslims abide by a code of what is and isn't okay to eat, known as halal and haram, much like the Jewish practice of kosher. And as most people know, pork is not kosher, nor is it halal.
Basically, we're not supposed to eat anything like pork mostly, but anything that could damage or is not healthy for the body.
The offending wait person's knowledge of the party's aversion to pork may have spurred her to use the condiment as an implement of defilement.
A different waitress had come over and took over the table for some reason, and she was just like, hey, do you want separate text? And she looks at me and she says, do you want to have your iced tea to go? And I'm like, sure, that sounds good, you know. So she brings me the cup, and it has like the straw in it, and the top half of the straw has a wrapper on it. So instead of just bringing me a wrapped straw, she had stuck it in the cup and put the top half of the wrapper on there. So I'm like, that's fine. And I load my two kids in the car, tell my friend bye, and I haven't taken a sip of the drink because I have two small kids, and it's like a nightmare just to get us in the car, you know. So once I get in the car and I pull out, I took a sip, and the first thing is bacon in my mouth.
Since the incident, Fridays has released a grammatical error-filled statement apologizing for the incident, saying that the employees at the Garland location will undergo sessions for, quote, honest discussion about the importance of our values. I spoke with a couple of young female Muslim students here on campus to see what they thought about the incident and what they would do if it had happened to them.
If it was purposely done, I would sue them, actually. Because nobody would want to, if I were to disgrace or do something about her religion or something, everybody would make it a big deal just because I'm Muslim. But why should she have the right to do that to me? Everybody, like nowadays, knows that Muslims don't eat pork.
So although most of who I talked to agreed that the offending waitress is more to blame than the entire T.G.I.Friday's company, the reactions to the egregious assault all seem the same and could be summed up in one sentiment.
I would go ham on them, actually, like they say.
Ben Roach, Richland Chronicle News.